This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Williams versus Sims. You all have been together for 4 years. You have previously appeared in this courtroom.
Yes.
And Ms. Williams, since returning home, you have become concerned about Mr. Sims's behavior. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us why.
All right, Mr. Judge Cutler. So I'm bringing Ben back because I failed the last time that we were here previously on the physical contact question that was asked of me.
Okay.
So once we got back home, you know, Ben started, I saw a lot of his demeanor changing, you know, and I became very suspicious. So when I say that I became suspicious, these are the things that I noticed happening. Ben works 30 minutes away from the home. He started coming home an hour and a half late, 2 hours late sometimes, being on the phone, you know, but in private, you know, just things of that nature, you know. So I was like, well, let me try to get my relationship, you know, find out what's going on.
Hold on. Did you all go back home and immediately things were amiss? Or did you think, okay, we've had this moment, we're moving forward, he's forgiven me, hopefully. Was there any, like, reprieve between being here in this courtroom and then the warning signs that you just talked about?
So when we were here, things seemed to be okay.
Okay.
2 weeks later and ongoing is when it started going downhill.
So you, for a moment, thought things, okay, we're gonna get over this, things are right.
Absolutely.
And then that's when you started noticing his behavior.
Yes. Now I'm at the point when he come in the door, drop your pants. Drop your drawers. Lift it up. Let me check it out.
You have not become a sniffer.
I have.
Oh.
Yes, I have.
Come on, Miss
Yeah.
Williams.
Let me tell you.
So I want it clear,
Yes.
for the record,
Uh-huh.
that you were here before.
Yes, ma'am.
Because Mr. Sims was accusing you of cheating.
Yes, ma'am.
And you failed the test of physical contact with
That's
someone
it.
else.
Yes.
That was it.
That was it.
But you are left together with plans of happily ever after.
Yes, ma'am.
And you are here today now accusing him of cheating.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm innocent, Your Honor.
See, it's not your turn yet, sir.
All right. Mr. Sims, you're over there shaking.
Your Honor, this case is ludicrous. I gotta say that, it's ludicrous. This is all about her and her insecurities about what happened last time. I accepted what happened last time.
No, you didn't.
But she says your demeanor changed, that when you got home, all of a sudden, you started taking a longer route to work.
It's not that, Your Honor. It's not, I'm not taking a longer commute to work. It's just sometimes I may hang out with the fellas after work. They used to ask me to go out, and I'd be like, well, nah, you know, I'm gonna go home and just kick back with my lady, and that's that. But it's just now, you know, I want to be more interactive with my friends. I'm starting to hang out more. That's about it. There's nothing more no more to than that.
What about the private calls? Like she said, now you go and take these private phone calls. Why are you doing that now?
I don't have, bro. That's her own insecurities again. There's no private phone calls involved in this. If she's on, like, a lot of times she's watching television and she's yelling at me, be quiet, I'm watching Love and Hip Hop or something, or doing this or doing that. And so I'm gonna go in the next room and start talking to whoever, because she really don't want to pay me any attention at that moment. You know,
But you're saying you're not talking to other women when you're in the other room.
No, sir. I'm a little petty. I get it. I'm part of the petty gang. Yeah, I do things to get on underneath her skin.
Past the petty gang.
So what do you do to get underneath her skin as it relates to, you know, her allegations against you of cheating?
I might take a pop shot at her too. Be like, you know, like if it's like, say we could be sitting there watching you guys on TV. I was like, and then somebody get caught on something, I'm like, hey, babe, you know, I may throw a little slide in there. You got caught, remember? You know, she.
Oh.
So the very thing we tell people, look, don't keep bringing up the past. You got to move forward
cheat
past
yourself
this.
out of a good relationship.
You're using
Let them know.
that to take shots at her.
Don't cheat yourself out of a good relationship now.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
So you're in the petty gang.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're kind of taking pot shots. You've owned that. But are you petty enough to cheat?
I'm not petty enough to cheat.
Yes, you are.
So he's saying he's part of the petty gang, but he's saying he's not cheating. What makes you think that he is cheating?
I have a few instances.
Okay.
Okay. Doing laundry one day.
Oh.
Putting clothes away. I see these size 13 purple underwear. I wear size 8, honey. I ain't that big. Where these 13s come from? Ben says, oh, What you mean? How they get in our laundry, Ben?
Miss Williams, when you
Yeah.
found these patterns, what did you do?
What you mean? I went off.
All right?
We're not gonna talk about it. There's nothing to talk about. I've been doing your laundry for 5 years. There's no other panties in there but these size 8.
And you
Where these
confront-
13s come from?
And you confront him about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay? And Mr. Sims, did she confront you about these panties?
It was all Greek to me.
Did she confront you about
She
this?
confronted me. I mean, I'm sitting there watching the TV and bam, here they come.
And what did you tell her?
It wasn't me. That's
Who
all
else
I
could it have been if it wasn't you?
Your Honor, I don't know who it was, but it wasn't Ben.
Were you being petty? Was this an instance where you
No,
grabbed
sir.
some woman's
No,
panties
I'm petty,
just to
Your
get
Honor,
her
but not
riled
that
up?
Petty. But nah, I'm petty, but not that petty. Not that petty. Never. Not that petty.
Okay, so these were underwear that were not like yours.
Nothing.
Nothing like
No,
yours.
ma'am.
They were with his laundry.
Your Honor.
Ma'am.
Now, were they in a hamper or something like that?
Because we have the dirty clothes hamper. So I go and I separate the clothes to have them washed, and here these 13s are. Same color as the shirt, actually.
So, Ms. Williams, now we know what you've seen. Have you found anything that makes you think he's cheating?
Absolutely. Well, we were cleaning out his car one day.
Oh, boy.
And I see him, so we're talking, getting along, whatever. And I see him reach down real quick to try and pick a condom up. I said, oh, no. What is that? Oh, Jeanette, here you go, because he calls me Jeanette. Oh, Jeanette, here you go with this. Let me see this condom. Where does condom come from? So I put him out. He tells me that it was this man here, my brother, Mr. Williams. His condom.
So you all are cleaning out his car.
His car.
Okay.
And the condom falls. But he trying to hurry up and scramble some paper over the stuff to cover it up.
So you couldn't see it.
So I couldn't see it. But I got 4 eyes. So I'm gonna see this real quick.
Mr. Sims,
Mr. Sims.
did the condom fall out?
Your Honor, yes, it did fall out.
Okay.
Where did it fall out from?
It was in between the seat and the, I was cleaning in between the seat, where people sit in your seat right there. When I seen it, I was like, oh, God.
So you tried to get it.
I'm saying, oh, God, I got if it wasn't for bad luck, I have no luck at all, Your Honor. So I said, okay. So I handed well, where did this come from?
And what did you tell her?
I said, it was my brother's. It's his.
So he didn't drop any keys, he didn't drop any change, he didn't drop any dollars, didn't
probably
drop
dropped
his
some
wallet.
change.
The only thing he dropped
Is a Magnum.
was a condom.
A Magnum.
Your Honor, it may
My
sound
regular
crazy,
told you.
but it's the truth.
You right.
You brought a witness with you.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, would you stand up and step to the podium, please? And would you state your name, please, for the record?
Alfred Williams.
And Mr. Williams, what is your relationship to Miss Williams and Mr. Sims?
Miss Williams is my sister and is my brother-in-law, Benjamin.
So the plaintiff, Miss Williams, is your sister.
His
Yes, sir.
sister.
Okay.
And you
Look at this.
and you testifying for Mr. Sims.
You see this?
I'm here to tell the truth, to get the truth out.
What?
Okay.
Oh.
And what is the truth?
The truth is that it was
That
my
it wasn't
condom.
your condom.
It was
It
my
was
condom.
Ben's.
It was your condom.
Yes,
So why was your condom in Mr. Sims's car?
because he gave me a ride to my friend's house. And when I got to my friend's house, went there to go, have a little party with my friend. And when I got there,
How convenient.
I realized that I didn't have what I came with. So it just turned into a Netflix night. So we just Netflix and chill.
For real.
So when he came back to pick me up, I had such a good time, I didn't even realize that the condom was in his car. I probably figured that I probably dropped it outside the car or probably just forgot it at home.
And that's your story.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Williams. You may be seated. Miss Williams,
You're not buying any of this.
None of it. And you my brother. What are you doing? You should be over here. What are you doing?
That does raise a question. Why would your brother lie? I mean, what does he have to gain?
Because they always
if it's
out
not the
together.
truth?
I don't know. They probably, messing with sisters or something.
oh boy. So you just went right there.
I did. As always.
But don't you think, your brother and you have grown up together.
What that mean?
Well, I'm just saying he knows you're a force to reckon with.
I am.
And I just would think he'd think twice about it because you're going to be his sister forever.
Yeah.
I would think
Well,
that.
after these results come back, I don't know. I might disown both of them.
Oh boy. Well, Mr. Cutler, I think we got enough. Let me tell you what we got. Mr. Sims is coming home late from work, and he's only about 10, 15 minutes from home, and it's taking him an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then a condom falls out when they're cleaning the car, and he says, "Not mine, it's your brother's." And she doesn't believe any of it. She's like, "It's yours." And well, I don't know why my brother's doing this. And for these reasons, she believes that Mr. Sims is cheating.
And Mr. Sims, you deny all of this.
Yes, sir. I deny it all.
Well, we're about to find out.
I said, no, that's right.
Because this court has done a full and complete investigation. At this time, the court will call certified polygraph examiner Tommy Platt to determine, is he cheating? Please escort Mr. Platt in.
Tommy Platt.
Mr. Platt, how are you?
Good, Your Honor.
It's good to see you.
Good to see y'all.
Now, Mr. Platt, you have over 30 years of law enforcement experience and 11 years as a polygraph examiner, correct?
Yes, sir.
You've done thousands of polygraph examinations.
Yes, sir.
And you conducted a polygraph examination of Mr. Sims, correct?
I did.
You know what, love? This is just something I noted. When we talked to him about is he cheating and all the evidence against him, his response sounded a lot like Miss Williams when she was standing over there. It's just very interesting that I don't know if you noted it, but I did.
And
So.
I do too.
Yeah, and she failed her test.
At least one.
One, just
yeah,
one.
just one.
But
Just
just one,
one,
but she
Judge.
did fail.
All right, and you
All right.
saying that's not gonna happen to you?
No, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I
Right
said
here.
All right.
same thing.
All right.
You asked Mr. Sims, does the underwear your girlfriend found belong to another woman with whom you had sexual intercourse? What was his response to that question?
He stated no.
What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph determined that he was being truthful.
You asked Mr. Sims, have you had sexual intercourse with any woman other than Miss Williams since returning from this court? What was his response?
He stated no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was telling the truth.
Well, we have one more question. You also asked Mr. Sims, have you had physical sexual contact with any woman other than Miss Williams since returning home from this court? What was his response?
He stated yes, he confessed.
Well, did he give an explanation with that?
Your Honor, he stated that he went to a strip club a few weeks ago and he paid for 4 lap dances, grabbed some boobs, butts, and the strippers grinded on his man section.
And so that was what the sexual contact was you were referring to.
Lie about it, Your Honor. I went to the strip club.
All right, Ms. Williams, he has admitted to contact with a stripper or more. So what are you thinking right now?
No, this might be the end for us. 'Cause there's no reason to go to a strip club and get 4.
Would it have been better if he got 1?
It wouldn't have been better if he got none. He shouldn't have been there. Let me strip for you. Give me them dollars.
You know, some people don't consider going to a strip club being unfaithful.
Oh, I do.
You consider
You
that
got
unfaithful?
other breasts in your face. You got, private areas riding your manhood. That's cheating.
In your mind, that's cheating.
Yeah, absolutely. That's that same test I failed, right? Physical contact.
But
Same one.
in my mind, there is a vast difference between an ongoing relationship with a particular woman, as opposed to that's what strip clubs are about. Now, that's a conversation that, I think couples should have. What do I consider to be cheating? Now, I am not hardly trying to tell you to keep him or take him home with you, but I do think it's a huge difference between going to a strip club and hooking up with a coworker, somebody he gonna see every day.
And the thing is, he admitted to it. He didn't deny it.
Yeah.
Well, he should have took me too.
Well, that's a grown folks conversation I don't want to be a part of, but I know couples who go to strip clubs together. I'm just putting it out there for you to think about that.
Now, you each have been at that podium. You were at the podium last time. She's at the podium this time. Each of you has been the one that's been accused. You've each had your turn now.
Enough.
We don't want to see you back in this court again as litigants. We'll talk to Dr. Jeff. And as we say in this courtroom, don't cheat yourself out of a chance for a happy, healthy relationship.
Can you tell him one more time?
Well, you say it.
Don't cheat yourself out of a chance for a good relationship.
All right. Court is adjourned.